Hello everyone and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and today we have a gratitude practice for you. This is an awesome little ditty that you can do at home with your loved ones, or you can shut the door and light a candle and do for yourself. Getting into the hips, stretching the body from head to toe, and most importantly, connecting to gratitude. I'm super grateful for all of you. Thanks for being here. Let's hop on the mat. All right, so today we're going to begin in a nice, comfortable seat of your choice. So this could be on the knees in a little hero variation. This could be in a nice, easy cross-legged position. And wherever feels good, just take a second to, you have the video rolling now. You have everything you need to come into a nice seat. And when you arrive, you can make little adjustments as needed, maybe a couple neck circles, maybe looping the shoulders a couple times, blowing your nose, scratch that itch, and then whatever you have to do to just come into a nice, still seat. The hands can rest wherever they naturally fall or feel good, either gripping the knees or a little more passive in the lap. And then trust this moment, trust yourself, trust me, and close your eyes. Sit up nice and tall wherever you are. And begin to notice your breath. So the focus of today's practice, of course, is gratitude and the sensations that we feel when we apply that attitude of gratitude. Sounds kind of hokey, but I really believe in it. So just take a second to notice how you feel, so that as we move through our practice and move with gratitude, we're already kind of connected to this idea of listening, noticing. So this might be a little difficult for you to just sit here with the eyes closed in stillness, kind of waiting for the next thing, or wondering if you even have time for this video, or if you should be doing this right now. Just trust that you wouldn't have started the video if you weren't maybe supposed to do it. Trust that this time is valuable, and giving thanks is important. As a way of anchoring the mind and connecting to the sensations, this art of noticing, we're going to deepen the breath. So nothing fancy here, just easy breezy, beautiful gratitude. Nice big breath in through the nose. And a long breath out. Breathe with me, inhale. Long exhale out. This time in through the nose, out through the mouth. And two more just like that. And notice how this affects your neck and shoulders. One more. Awesome. Open the eyes slowly. Take a second here to just notice how you feel. And then we're going to transition to all fours. Move nice and slow, sweetly. Again, taking this time for you. You might give yourself permission here to forget what you know about yoga practice. Again, trust that you picked the right video and that gratitude is the way to go. So as you come to all fours, bring the knees nice and wide. We're going to an extended child's pose, or a pranam. The big toes kiss. We spread the palms super wide just to extend awareness out through the fingertips. Then inhale, look forward, and exhale, send it back. Eventually, forehead kisses the mat. And again, you trust yourself, trust me, trust the video, so you don't have to look at the screen here. Just listen to my voice as you spread the palms super wide. If the shoulders feel tight here, go ahead and take the pinkies to the outer edges of your mat. Then go ahead and allow the elbows to rest, the arms to rest on the earth. Now, if this is not a comfortable position for you because of the ankles, the feet, or anything in between speaking to you, another option here is to come to the elbows, walk the knees in a little bit, and then melt back like this. You're not putting any pressure on the feet or the ankles right now. Also a really great shoulder opener. So come to a place of surrender here that feels good, whether it's extended child's pose or the variation there. And then again, take your eyes off the video and notice your breath. Relax your jaw and start breathing into the torso here, all four sides. So 360 breath in the torso. So big, 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 full breaths. Close your eyes. And today's focus, again, gratitude, growth. With the eyes closed, breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe sometimes finding a nice exhale or release out through the mouth. No rules here, just conscious breathing. I'd like for you to place gratitude at the helm, maybe right in between your eyebrows, your third eye. Maybe even you rock gently side to side here in the head, massaging that space, that point of intuition. And then find a little stillness and take a second here while you're breathing, stretching, melting the heart, to think about what you are thankful for. And I guess I hesitated there because there's so many things, a long list. Perhaps, or maybe you're having a little trouble. So best you can, I'll say that. Take a quiet moment here to think about the things that you are grateful for. List them off quietly to yourself. I am grateful for. Thank you for. And then, part 2, notice how you feel. So a couple more moments here with the breath. Think about what you're grateful for, and then part 2, notice how that makes you feel. Notice if it changes your breath. Can you allow it to affect your breath? The sensations in your feet, your fingers. Then notice the sensations around your heart center here. If anything, and if not, no worries. We're here to practice and connect to that, awaken that. So again, no rules. Then slowly spread the palms as wide as you can. Stretch the webbing between each finger. And take a deep breath in as you press actively into the tops of the feet and lift the weight of your body up, back to all fours. Find extension through the crown of the head as you walk the knees underneath the hip points. And then curl the toes under. Great. Walk the palms all the way to the tops of the thighs here. Then flip the palms, just stretching the feet here as you inhale, lift up through the crown. Inhale in, gratitude. Exhale. Inhale, lots of gratitude in. And we're off, connecting with the breath. Exhale. One more time here. Maybe you squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. Beautiful. We're going to walk the palms back out. Tabletop position here. So we have 4 strong posts here holding us up. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. Spread awareness through the fingers once again, stretching through the webbing in between each finger. And then cat-cow, but nice and slow today, right? Stretching the belly as you inhale, shoulders draw away. And on your exhale, starting at the tail, curling under, nice and slow. Trust yourself, trust me, trust the video here. You don't have to look at the video once you have the hang of it. Moving with gratitude, thinking about all the things that you're grateful for, and then letting that go and just noticing how that makes you feel when you move with gratitude. When you hold that sense of thankfulness in your heart. Now we can begin to veer off the railroad tracks, stretching in the places that feel good here. Maybe sending the hips a little left to right, maybe coming off the wrist for a moment, extending one leg and then the other. So a little freestyle here to wake up your tired body. Perhaps you're practicing this post-holiday and you need to just kind of work out the kinks. You haven't been on your mat. Or you've been relaxing, chillaxing. So this is good, finding a really healthy way to balance out the mind and body here. Yoga, super awesome for that. And then when you feel awesome on all 4s, go ahead and make your way to your belly, any which way you like. Get centered on your yoga mat, get situated, and then align the heels with your hip points. So rather than being in or out, see if you can align them right with the hip points, toes pointing back. Press into the tops of the thighs, the pubic bone, and bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Then align the wrist with the elbows. So we have like a nice right angle here. And then spread the palms super wide. Press into the tops of the feet, my friends. Draw the shoulders away from the ears by anchoring down through the elbows and inhale. Lift your chin forward. Open up through the throat. Open the heart, chest, collarbones wide. Press into all 10 knuckles best you can. Inhale in. Then keep everything where it is, but just slight tuck of the chin so that you can lengthen through the back of the neck. A little bowing here in reverence, moving again with gratitude, breathing in and out, sticking with the breath. You might find a gentle sway here. This is supposed to feel strong, but also good. So find what feels good here. Use your breath. One more breath here, strong in the arms, strong in the legs, nice open heart. And then we'll release. Take a little rest. We're going to either stack the forearms here, or you can actually stack the palms for a little pillow on the forehead. Bring the 2 big toes in, heels wide. And then a little shaking of the booty. Yes. Hips left to right. Big breath in, big breath out. 2 more like that. Big inhale. So great for the body. Big exhale, let it go. Awesome. Gently lift the head, lift the heart. We'll walk the palms underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Back to all 4s. Great. Again, find your 4 posts here. Press away from your yoga mat. Okay, so whether you just practiced Thanksgiving holiday or not, this is going to be great for anyone wanting to just have a solid gratitude practice. So connecting to your center, right? That energy that radiates from your core. Press into the tops of the feet. Lots of mindfulness through the palms, still here as we press away from the yoga mat. So the neck is not hanging down here, the belly's not hanging down here, the shoulder blades aren't collapsed. We are alive and awake. People, here we go. Press into the top of the left foot, nice and slow, so stay connected to your torso and what's going on in the body as you extend the right leg out long. Turn the right toes down towards the earth and lift up through your right inner thigh. Big breath in here. Nice and alive through the spine, that danda that we talk about, lower ribs drawing in here. Stay here if you're new to the practice and you're already shaking with joy, or we'll add on by sending the left fingertips forward. Plug that left shoulder in as you continue to lift up through your heart center. After you get a good vibe off the video, take your gaze straight down and imagine shaking someone's hand with your left hand here, plugging that shoulder in. Big breath in, you got it. Big breath out to release. Other side. Go ahead and slap down the top of the right foot here. Breathe deep. Find integrity through the spine, the neck, the shoulders, the belly. And then we'll send the left toes out when you're ready. Big breath in here. So we're pressing into both palms evenly. There's a tendency to shift to the right here. There's a tendency to stay open through the hips. So it takes a couple moments here to go through your checklist. Explore your body. Use your breath again. That vehicle of gratitude is moving in and out with the breath. You got it. One more big inhale in here. Lifting up through the left inner thigh. Stay here if you like now. Going through your checklist, or right fingertips reach forward. Plug the right shoulder in. Again, imagine shaking someone's hand here. Big, big breaths. Welcoming a little bit of heat to the body. You got it. And then on your next exhale, release. Awesome. Curl the toes under, slide the palms to the tops of the thighs again, and take a little wrist break. So it could be a little massage, could be circles. Stick with your practice. Here we go. Downward facing dog. You do have time. We're making time now to connect to the big picture, to give thanks, and to move with gratitude, with grace. So when you're ready, send the hips up high. Try not to think too hard, but stick with your breath. So we've already established that we're here to kind of practice as a tribute to gratitude and growth. So surrender your thinking line to the practice, and sometimes physical practice is important for that. So focus on the sensations in your body. Stay connected to your breath as you pedal it out. Find what feels good here. And then after you've found a little bit of movement here, come into a place of stillness with the two big toes turning slightly in. If the heels are nowhere near the ground, who cares? Accept your body where it's at today. One more deep breath in here. And then we'll soften through the knees and go for a nice slow walk up towards the front edge of your mat. Doing awesome, my friends. Take a nice forward fold here. Close your eyes. A little bit of reverence here as you breathe in and out through the nose or mouth. Bend your knees. Give the lower back body a lot of love. Maybe clasping the elbows here. And letting go in the head, the neck. Press into your feet, close your eyes. Find that connection to the earth, all four corners of the feet. So good for you here, even better if you're breathing deep. Long breaths. And then release the arms if they're clasped. And slowly roll up. And slowly stacking up through the spine. Make sure you're not gripping in the toes. Find a big, beautiful lift in the heart, and then continue your reach up with the fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Take a nice full body stretch here, engaging through the legs as you inhale. Lift, lift, lift. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Anjali Mudra. Take a second to look at your hands in prayer. And close your eyes again as you bring your sternum to your thumbs. Stay engaged in the legs, lifted in the heart. And again, here with the eyes closed, bring your awareness, your attention to your breath, and again to that which you are thankful for, even if it's just one thing this time, one different thing. And then notice how that makes you feel. Does it or can it affect your body here, the energetic body, or even the way that you're listening to your body? Again, careful not to clench through the toes or even in the eyebrows here. Soften the face. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in to reach it up. Inhale. Full body stretch. Exhale down through the midline, palms together in prayer. Forward fold here. Take a breath in. And out. And then we'll plant the palms and step it back to plank. So we only have 2 plank poses in this whole practice. So you can lower the knees or keep them lifted, but everyone super alive from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. So whether you're here or here, light it up. Big breath in. Big breath out lowers you down to the belly for cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. So we're working all different levels here. Move with your breath. Inhale in. Everyone exhale back to downward facing dog again. You got it. Now drop the left heel, lift the right leg up high. Lift from your right inner thigh again. Press into both palms evenly. Hug the lower ribs in. Take a deep breath. Then exhale, step it up into a nice low lunge. So lower the left knee. And in fact, walk that left knee out just a little bit today. Just a hair. Stack front knee over front ankle. And then you're either here, fingertips on the mat, breathing. Or you're here, fingertips interlaced on the top of the right thigh, breathing. Careful not to just dump all the weight here, especially if you're super flexy. Find a lift in the heart, everyone. Or you're here. So we're here, here, or here. Stay strong in the back leg. So it doesn't matter if the toes are curled or not. For me, just as long as you have a mindfulness there, your body will tell you what feels best. Keep breathing here. Everyone, pull the right hip crease back just a hair. Take one more deep breath in wherever you are. And then exhale, softly release. Turn the right toes out. Nice wide stance. And bring the right palm over towards the left. So you're either here on the palms or the fingertips even. Breathing in and out. Lots of gratitude in, lots of gratitude out. Let your breath continue like this, or instead of being here, you could also release to the forearms, guys. So here. So we have lots of options. Stick with your breath, everybody. And then check it out. Here's a little bit of fun. So if you're on the palms, you're going to curl the left toes under and step it back to downward dog. If you're on the forearms, you're going to curl the left toes under and slowly, everyone, step it back to dolphin. So if you're already on the palms, chances are maybe you're just going to step back to a down dog, or you're going to give a little dolphin a try. So remember in the beginning of our practice when we had the Sphinx pose, that alignment, that integrity in the arms, the palms, pressing into all 10 knuckles. Find your breath. Maybe this is new for you. A little fun. Draw your shoulders away from the ears. Breathe, 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 everyone. Then if you're in forearm, you're going to lower the knees and plant the palms. Lift up to downward facing dog. We'll meet everyone there. If you're already in down dog, we're coming to meet you. And we'll drop the right heel and lift the left leg up high. Big breath in. Big breath out. Step it up into your lunge. You know where we're headed now. Lowering the right knee, walking it back just a hair. Breathe into the front of that right hip crease. Stack front knee over front ankle. Everyone, breathe. Long breaths. No rushing here today, so feel the sensations in your body. And since you know where we're headed, you might close your eyes on this side, whether it's fingertips on the mat, interlaced on the thigh, or arms reaching up high. You might close your eyes. If you feel a little off balance here, hug the inner thighs to the midline. Feeling thankful right now for this channel, for each other, for this yoga mat, for this roof over my head, for my limbs, for my heart, my breath. Keep it going. And then wherever you are, take one more breath, full body experience in the shape, and then exhale to the next thing here. Keep exploring the breath. How long can you inhale? How long can you extend that exhale? Left toes turn out, left palm comes over to meet the right. So again, you know this, but just a reminder, each side is different, right? So you might have been on the forearms and on the right side and a little different on the left side. Stay awake and alive through the neck. And we find where we are here today. Nice strong breath. So if you come to the forearms, make sure you have that alignment of the elbows underneath the shoulders and the wrists in line with the elbows. So they're not coming in, they're not splaying out. Nice attention to detail here. And you're not expected to go there and be perfect right away, right? Enjoy the ride, the practice, tending to your action, your alignment. It's part of the fun, and it's also what, of course, it's all about. So if you're on the palms here, go ahead and curl the right toes under, step the left foot back, downward facing dog slowly. If you're on the forearms, we'll curl the right toes under, slowly unravel, stepping the left knee back and coming into dolphin one more time. Come onto the yoga mat here. So if you're new to this, you're having a heyday, I'm sure. I'm having a heyday here, and I'm not even new to this. So this can be a difficult shape for many reasons. So stay strong in your foundation. Stay connected to your breath. One more breath here, guys. And then if you're in form, come to the knees. We'll meet downward facing dog. Here comes that last plank. We got it. Draw the navel up to the spine. Little core work here as you slowly roll through. Come to top of a push-up. Breathe deep here, everyone. Tapping the right toe off the yoga mat. You got it. Gaze straight out in front. Then back to center. A little strengthening. Left toes off the mat. Keep pressing away. Navel draws up. Back to center. 2 more times. We got this. To the right. Back to center. To the left. Last one. We got this. Tap the right toes off. To center. Stick with it to the left. Don't rush back. We got this. And then slowly lower down. Great. Knees together. We swim the fingertips around. Child's pose. Yay. Crazy hair. Take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, let it go. Let the shoulders relax. Let the back body stretch with each inhale. Close your eyes, trust. And slowly we'll reach the fingertips forward. Come back to all fours. And this time swing the legs to one side. come onto your bum and send it all the way to flat back. Stretch the legs out long, get centered on your mat. Take a nice big full body stretch. Inhale, lots of gratitude in. Exhale, lots of gratitude out. Just say thank you. And float the fingertips down. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Close your eyes, lengthen through the back of the neck. Find movement that feels awesome here. And again, say thank you. When we connect the mind and the body and the heart, I naturally come into this place of gratitude. When I lay my head down on my pillow at night after a long day, my first thing is a big breath in. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this breath is always a great place to start, especially if you're feeling like the sky, the world, the roof, whatever is coming down on you. Take a deep breath in and start by saying thank you for this breath. So we're going to end with a twist. Nice reclined twist here, sending the fingertips out left to right. Or you can bring the fingertips to interlace behind the head. So we have options here. And then letting the knees melt heavy over towards the left. Maybe turning onto the right ear. If the arms were extended, you can bring the left hand to the outer edge of the right thigh. And the right fingertips out long. Breathe into your belly. Great for digestion here. Great for the internal organs. Stay nice and long through the neck, best you can. Close your eyes. Enjoy your breath. We're almost done, so stay focused. Stay calm. Present. And then slowly we'll melt it back to center. Enjoy it. Just this little bit of practice has like expanded my awareness to kind of look outside and notice it's a gorgeous day. And again, twisting to the other side now, breathing into the belly. Take one more deep breath in here. And as you melt back to center, ask yourself, what would be good in your yoga wheelhouse, your yoga tool belt? What would feel good? Would it be a happy baby? Maybe a bridge pose? A shoulder stand? Maybe a headstand if you have an inversion practice? Maybe you're practicing this video with someone, you catch their eye here, maybe grab their hand. And if you're not, and you just got sad, like, oh, I'm doing yoga alone. Well, I'm doing yoga alone too, so it's all good. You're not alone. Because I'm here with you. No, we're not alone. We have everything we need right here. So do what feels good here. So this is going to be a little freestyle. If you're ready for a relaxation, then we'll bring the hands to the rib cage here, or the belly, and slide the legs out long. And so eventually we'll come to this shape, hands on the belly or the rib cage. We'll crawl the shoulder blades, shimmy them right underneath the heart space. And end with some belly breathing. Relax the legs. Again, if you're doing your own thing, you're doing an inversion, or you started making out with the person that you were doing yoga with, right on. But if you're doing your own thing, enjoy it. I think that's wonderful. Otherwise, maybe you come to a little relaxation here where you just give your belly some love, breathing into it. Remember that transformation doesn't always mean crunches, faster, harder, louder, stronger. It's also the tender things, and the gratitude goes a long way. especially with the breath. So thanks so much for sharing your practice with me. I'm so grateful for you and this channel and this conversation that we're having. Just the fact that we're all doing yoga more and more in this day and age is so wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.